So you live in or around Tescott, Kansas, and you're looking for a dog trainer. You are in the perfect spot. We're going to walk through everything you need to know to find the absolute best fit for you and your dog.
You know, living with a dog in Tescott is pretty special. It's all about those quiet walks, the wide open spaces on country roads. It's just a different pace of life. And the whole point of training is to help your dog fit right into that wonderful, peaceful lifestyle. And that's really why good training matters so much here. It isn't just about learning sit and stay. It's about making sure your dog is a great member of the community, whether that means walking politely past your neighbors or staying safe and calm if you come across a tractor on a country road.
Okay, so you know you need a trainer, but finding the right one can feel like a huge task. So let's talk about what to look for, the key things that really separate a skilled professional from everyone else.
The first thing to think about is how a trainer actually trains. You know, there are a lot of different philosophies out there. So what's the most effective and kindest way to build that great, trusting bond with your dog?
Well, the method that modern trainers and animal behaviorists stand by is positive reinforcement. It's pretty simple, really. You reward the behaviors you like. This isn't about yanking or yelling. It's about making learning a fun game. This way, your dog wants to work with you, and they become a really confident, happy learner.
So how can you be sure a trainer is using these modern humane methods? Well, you look for certifications. You'll see these acronyms like CPTKA or KPACTP. I know, it can look like alphabet soup, but these letters mean something. They mean a trainer has put in the work, passed tough exams, and is committed to staying up to date.
Next up, let's get into the practical stuff. What kind of training programs are out there, and what should you expect to budget? Let's break down the options you'll find around Tescott.
For the most part, you're looking at two main formats: group classes and private sessions. Group classes, they're fantastic for getting your dog comfortable around other dogs and people. Private sessions, on the other hand, are perfect for zeroing in on specific things you're seeing at home, like, say, barking at the mail carrier or jumping on visitors.
Now let's talk money. This chart gives you a ballpark idea of costs in the area. A typical puppy class might be somewhere between $120 and $200. A one-on-one private lesson usually falls between $80 and $140. Just keep in mind, a trainer's experience and whether they have to travel to you in Tescott can affect that final price.
Okay, so you've got a handle on trainers and costs. Now let's zoom in on what you need to know as a dog owner right here in Tescott and Ottawa County.
There are really three main rules to always keep in mind. First, your dog has to be under your control, which is basically a leash law. Second, state law says your dog needs a current rabies tag on its collar. And third, be a good neighbor. You know, constant loud barking can be considered a nuisance. And hey, good training helps with all of these.
Wondering where you can go to practice all these new skills? Tescott City Park is a wonderful spot for a calm, leashed walk. If you need a place for your dog to run, the dog park over in Salina is great for safe, off-leash fun. And Indian Rock Park, also in Salina, has some nice trails for leashed hikes.
All right, you're just about ready to start making some calls. But before you do, it helps to have a little checklist of questions ready. This will make sure you find the perfect match for you and your pup.
Here are the 5 big ones. You absolutely want to ask about their methods, double-check their qualifications, and make sure they'll tailor a plan specifically for your dog and your lifestyle. And of course, always get a clear total cost up front, especially if they're traveling to you.
And at the end of the day, that's why this research matters. Spending a little bit of time now to find the right professional makes everything that comes next so much easier. It really is the foundation for a happier dog and, honestly, a much less stressed out you.
Just picture it, taking those quiet walks with a calm, happy dog right beside you, relaxing at home without any worries. That's the real goal, right? To be able to confidently and joyfully share your life here in Tescott with your dog. We wish you the best of luck on your training journey.